Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 3 boysenberry flavored items. This is the Pioneer Valley Boysenberry Fancy Syrup.
And mine are Knott's Berry Farm. One is a boysenberry preserves, and the other one is a boysenberry bite-sized cookie.
So these were all 3 sent to us from George Ann, so thank you, George Ann. She knows that we do not get boysenberry anything in our area, and so that's why she's provided us with these things. So for the syrup, we have actually made pancakes, and then for the preserves, we've made a piece of toast. So, Pioneer Valley Boysenberry Fancy Syrup, this is 11.5 ounces. 1 tablespoon, 22 grams, is 64 calories, and this is manufactured in Orem, Utah. It's www.pioneermarket.com. And I'm just gonna, this had a plastic sealer on the top, and I took it off before we started the video, just so you know. I want to get us a good bit.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. It's not terribly strong, is it?
No, you get that a little bite from the berry.
Right. I want another bite. It's.
I mean, you get the fruit, you get the berry flavor. I've really never eaten a lot of fruit.
Yeah.
Stuff on pancakes, you know.
I think the pancake itself, believe it or not, is so strong in its own flavor that it kind of diminishes. I taste it. It's just not as strong as I was expecting.
No, and it's not as sugary sweet as you know, like a maple syrup or a pancake syrup.
But I really like it, and I bet that would be terrific also on waffles.
Yeah,
because
there's the little holes in there that can kind of hold it together.
Yes.
Little squares that can hold it.
I love waffles. I think given the choice between, well, it just depends on what I'm looking at. Because and depending on how pancakes are made, pancakes can be made almost like a dessert, like a cake. So, but I truly do like waffles as well, though. I do like that. I just think it's lighter than what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah, it's still very nice. And so you store this in the refrigerator. I'm pretty sure it said refrigerate after opening. I'm not seeing that. Maybe I was just thinking that in my head. Maybe it was this that said that. This is the Knott's Berry Farm Pure Boysenberry Preserves. This is a 16-ounce jar. Boysenberry Preserves since 1920. The people at Knott's Berry Farm invite you to enjoy our sweet, delicious jams of preserves made with sun-ripened fruit grown and harvested from the best places on earth. 1 tablespoon is 50 calories. So, Oxnard, California. And
what?
It's very soft, which I like.
That way we're not dealing with 1 piece of toast we're trying to share.
It never even occurred to me. Usually I cut it, don't I? And this time I didn't cut the bread.
There are seeds in that. The flavors are good. It reminds you of a kind of a blackberry, raspberry kind of mix.
It reminds me, this in particular, reminds me of like blackberry, but honestly, it has a raisin flavor. Do you get raisin?
No, they just.
I don't know what it is, but
if you took raspberry and blueberries, kind of mix. I mean, raspberries and blackberries together, mix them. That's what it tastes like to me.
Something is coming across to me is having a raisin flavor. I like it. I wish they would make a seedless version.
They probably do it in a jelly or a jam.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, the seeds. But some people can't have seeds. So it's okay for me to have the seeds, but other people would want seedless. And yes, you could probably do a search and find seedless, I'm sure. But like the cans of boysenberries that they make from Knott's Berry Farm, all of those have seeds. So I just wonder if they make like a canned seedless version of their boysenberry. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they could, no, because they're like whole boysenberry.
They're whole boysenberry.
Yeah, so I don't think
have to smush them or something like that.
It would have to be like a puree or a gel or something like that in the can. So I don't think they would do that. But you have to admit, the flavor is much stronger than in the syrup.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And I'm wondering if that's not because they've squeezed taken all the seeds, and I'm wondering if the seeds help give it some flavor. These are the cookies. Knott's Berry Farm Premium Bite-Sized Cookies. We have tried Knott's Berry Farm brand cookies before, like apricot and raspberry, I think, something like that. But we've just never tried the boysenberry. They're boysenberry shortbread cookies. So 4 cookies, 28 grams is 120 calories. So they must be smaller cookies.
I think it said something about mini or something like that in the front.
Oh, bite size.
Bite size. I know there's something to that effect.
Yeah, bite size means small. Let's see, I was trying to see. I'm sure these are, okay, manufactured by Boysenberry Corp in Rialto, California for Knott's Berry Farm. And okay, on the side, it says try our other premium bite-sized cookies, apricot and raspberry. So I was right. Those were the flavors. Ooh, they're teeny. Teensy.
And it's got a little blurb of a blob of stuff in there.
I like it with the shortbread.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yeah, I like I really like it with that shortbread cookie.
Mm-hmm. It adds just a little bit of sweetness in that flavor.
Yes, it adds, you get the flavor of the butter flavor from the shortbread. It's a crisper cookie, but it's not hard at all. And then you get just enough boysenberry in the center to let you know that that's the kind of cookie you're eating. Mm-hmm. Those are delicious.
Yeah, they are good. I've noticed that boysenberries, we've tried a bunch from her. They tend to be a lighter flavor.
Yeah.
Like a blackberry is really strong, and then a raspberry's somewhat in the middle.
I think raspberry's pretty strong too.
But they're less than a blackberry. And then these are kind of on the lower end as far as strength of flavor.
Right.
They're good and they're sweet, but they're not as like punchy in the mouth kind of flavor.
No, that's good for people to know though. So if you still want that berry, but you don't want it as strong as a blackberry or a raspberry, this would be the one to try. Yeah, absolutely. So thank you very much to George Ann for thinking of us and sending these to us. We really appreciate it. And if any of you all have tried these brands of boysenberry, let us know. And thanks for watching.